Stern has managed to capitalize on his notoriety, and his fans believe he's been singled out unfairly.
Let's hear it! Howard! 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 Howard!
God bless you!
I've been a friend since before NBC. Your sexy voice means something to me. You showed California how radio should be. Now let me distract you from the FCC. Howard, won't you beat my butt? Please don't think that I'm a slut. Oh, Howard, won't you beat my butt? 'Cause you beat Mark and Brian.
Howard Stern's autobiography, a men's room manifesto titled Private Parts, was published by Simon & Schuster last fall. His book signings turned into mob scenes. In New York, he closed down Fifth Avenue as police struggled to control 6,000 screaming fans.
The response was incredible. Stern mania started the day the book was published.
Hey, how you doing, man? Enjoy the book, all right?
He opened at #1 on the New York Times bestseller list. The book sales have been enormous. We've sold well over 1.2 million copies in hardcover, and that was done in a very short period of time. Howard Stern has a huge audience, and he has an audience of people who really feel very connected with him, and they feel that he is one of their friends.
Private Parts is a long book, 450 pages of dirty jokes, bikini-clad bimbos, bits from his radio show, and graphic descriptions of his sexual education. It actually got good reviews, as well as selling more copies than any book in Simon & Schuster's 72-year history. Howard Stern has also tried to conquer Hollywood. He appeared on the 1992 MTV Awards as Fart Man, but his deal to make a movie about this flatulent superhero fell apart last year. Until recently, he was discussing a TV talk show with Rupert Murdoch's Fox network, but that has now been abandoned too.
Aren't these Olympics really interesting? They, like, white people created a whole bunch of sports that blacks can't afford to be in.
Yeah, exactly.
It's great. And what, God forbid the blacks could ever afford to go skiing. It's gonna ruin everything. All the white people won't be able to have a sport anymore. But I mean, I got to tell you something. I bet there hasn't been one mugging in the Olympic Village.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show.
Stern may be too dangerous and too weird for Hollywood, but he's not likely to go away. Radio is big business, and Howard Stern will keep broadcasting 5 hours a day, 5 days a week, to his loyal and captive audience, America's long-suffering commuters.
Would everyone stop it already?
Howard is like the Bob Dylan of radio, which Bob Dylan was a genius of music. Howard is a genius of radio. He just knows where to go. He knows where people's minds exactly are.
We live in a time now where everybody is supposed to be behaving in very rigid sort of ways. What's politically correct, what's sensitive, what's right for the 90s. And here's a guy who comes into the china shop and just wrecks everything on the table. And I think that's part of his appeal to a lot of people. It's sort of, it's rebellion.
See what's on the radio.
Good morning.
The Howard Stern Show.
I love Howard Stern, first of all.
It's fun.
Keeps me entertained while you're sitting in traffic.
Trust me, it's going to be good.
He's the sexiest, funniest man who ever lived.
You can be sure of that.
Rick Marin on Howard Stern. And that's it from us tonight. Tomorrow on Late Review, Mark Lawson's guests will be Tony Parsons, Tom Paulin and Alison Pearson. We'll be discussing the erotic novel They Whisper, the new Robert Altman film Shortcuts, and Here and Now, the BBC's new current affairs programme. But from me, good night.
TVOD, TVOD, TVOD. TVOD, TVOD, TVOD. Pursue TVOD, TVOD, TVOD.